What the flick, everybody? Welcome to the show. Christy there, and Matt, Alonzo, and Ben. The Golden Globe nominations out this morning.
Woohoo!
Where 7 guys from Italy and France get together and decide who leads in the race for Oscars.
Right. Who had lunch with us this year?
Who had the best junkets?
That said, they end up producing an eminently watchable program that I look forward to every year. Going to be hosted again by Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Yes.
They will again be great because they're super talented. So, anything surprise you, Christy, with this?
Yeah, they did. Well, first of all, we should say that Birdman got the most nominations with 7. It got what? Picture, director, screenplay, Michael Keaton, Edward Norton, and the score.
Yeah, no. Before they get a lot, and just as you remember, factor in the Golden Globes cheat because they do 2 different movie.
Yeah, they have drama and musical or comedy.
So, I mean, well, they don't cheat. I mean, the Oscars do 10. They do 10 too. They just split it up 5 and 5. But that allows them to nominate
10 actors and 10 actresses. Yeah.
So you have the usual
so that they can get
here.
the big stars to show up at their show and sell the ads for them.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what surprises
That's the cynical
me.
way, but it does work.
Right.
It's a good show.
This is what surprises me about some of the choices, because you have your perennial favorites there, like Angelina Jolie, like Clint Eastwood. Unbroken got nothing. Jersey Boys got nothing.
Yeah.
And American Sniper got nothing.
This is the Golden Globes. It's terrible, nothing to do with it.
Right,
Yeah.
they're a musical. So,
Well, I think maybe they thought it'd be awkward to have Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie in the same
Right,
room,
but
so they
Jennifer Aniston
nominated
got a
her
nomination.
instead. You know.
Right.
She got nominated for Cake. Have any of you seen
which
Cake?
none of us have seen.
Nope.
Right.
no, but we got cake sent to us.
Is
You
that
got
right?
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Again, Cake, I really want to see, and I don't know who is handling that movie, but I didn't get invited to a single screening. I didn't get a screener,
And you didn't get
and I didn't get any
cake.
cake, goddammit, which is the worst thing.
Where my
got cake.
cupcake at? Okay, so other things that surprised me here. Okay, so St. Vincent, which is
cake.
mawkish and terrible,
Ugh,
got
but-
a picture and a Bill Murray nomination.
But that's a movie that has For Your Consideration stamped all over it, so of course they went for that
Right.
one. And The Theory of Everything, which is the same kind of movie.
Right, and Imitation Game, and all the Oscar bait ones. So there are things here that did not get nominated that totally should have. For example, Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick
Yeah.
Boseman got robbed between this
Yes.
and the SAG nominations.
Yes.
That's a fucking disgrace.
He's so great. And if that nomination, if anything if that performance belongs anywhere in terms of nominations, it is the Golden Globes, right?
Yeah, because they have a whole musical category,
Whole separate
yeah.
thing. Okay, so along those lines also, No Beyond the Lights or Gugu Mbatha Raw. She was really great. In the song category, a huge oversight. Everything is Awesome from the Lego Movie was not nominated.
Did they nominate
Shockingly.
Did they nominate Lost Stars from Begin Again?
No.
Well, then fuck them
Oh
too.
yes. I mean, for the most part, it was a lot of usual suspects, right? It is Boyhood, it's Birdman.
So, like, I said something
Grand
before we
Budapest.
started this when I was looking at the Golden Globe nominations that wasn't true, and you guys correct because this has been a very strong year. There are a lot of terrific movies, but the Oscar bait movies
Right.
seem to me to be not just particularly weak, but particularly uninteresting and un-Oscar-like.
Right,
I mean,
the big wide releases it's like the same crap that we see every year, right? I mean, it's the same kind of.
Well, we like Boyhood, we like Birdman, but Imitation Game and Theory of Everything.
Yeah, they just don't. They don't even feel. I mean, they don't. Right. They don't, and I mean, to me, Foxcatcher and even Birdman they're fine. They're all fine. There's.
Not setting you on fire.
They don't, and they're not terribly emotional. They're not. They don't. And so I'm just. I look
Birdman's
at.
emotional.
I did not. Well, I did not.
I was surprised
I liked Birdman. I liked it fine, but the ending was so atrocious.
I was surprised to see Robert Duvall get nominated
Me
for the
too.
Judge.
Yeah, well, he got a
He's
SAG
terrible.
nomination this week too, and it's like,
Yeah, I
oh,
was
fuck, do I have to
kinda
watch The
surprised about
Judge
that.
now?
And I
Oh,
was-
have you not seen The Judge
I
yet?
did not see The Judge. I was out
Speaking
of
of
town.
2.5-hour-long movies, The Judge.
I was a little disappointing that Channing Tatum got no love for
Right.
Foxcatcher.
Yeah.
I think
Steve Carell
he's
did.
the breakout performance there.
Steve Carell and Mark Ruffalo got nominated.
I
He
thought
did
they
not.
were better, but I thought that everybody was good in it. I just thought there was too much wrestling.
You know, I think
not enough
Gugu Mbatha Raw would have benefited if the Globes still had their sort of most promising newcomer category, but I think Pia Zadora killed that one forever, basically.
Julianne Moore nominated twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In both.
Yeah, Map of the Stars,
I've not seen that either.
they snuck it into LA for an awards qualifying run. It's showing, I think today is the last day that it's showing at 5 p.m. at the Sunset 5.
How do you say?
I have to go see
how
Annie.
do you say?
Which Convention
Wallace got nominated, yeah.
So, but for Annie, which we haven't seen yet, but it suggests, I don't know, you know, I mean, maybe she's going to Elizabeth Taylor this up. Maybe she's going to be a child star who turns into a star. I mean, she's still a kid, but.
I put.
And
I
then
mean,
gets married
as
20
much as I don't trust the Oscars, I really don't trust the Golden
No,
Globes.
should you? But then, like for example, Ava DuVernay got nominated today, and that's pretty
Sure,
cool.
yes,
Selma.
good for her.
I think Selma got nominated too.
Selma got
Did not?
nominated
Yes.
And David Oyelowo got nominated. So like
Yeah.
there are some good picks.
And we haven't seen
There's some weird picks.
Big Eyes yet. and
I've seen Big Eyes.
Did Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz deserve?
They both got nominated.
And should they have?
Christoph Waltz is
Okay.
very showy in this.
But you guys all three of you gave apathetic reviews to Inherent Vice, but Joaquin Phoenix was nominated. And so do you just feel like that's the Golden Globes effort to make sure Joaquin Phoenix is there, or is that?
No, I don't.
It's hard to predict with them. I mean, it's weird because the Golden Globes used to just really be this kind of like celebrity circle jerk, and now they have geographically placed themselves as this sort of Oscar bellwether because there is such a cottage industry on the internet of pundits and fans who spend the entire year handicapping the Oscars.
Well, and not just on the internet. I mean, everybody broadcasts their show now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's used to be just the Oscars, then it was the Globes and the Oscars, and now there's a show. There's the Critics' Choice and the
Yeah.
SAG Awards.
Right,
and,
right,
and, like,
right.
everybody gets a fucking
There's
show.
we just started with the
Hollywood, yeah,
Hollywood Film Awards.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of bullshit award shows.
Well, right, but there's less than 100 people in the HFPA?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
90.
Right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
something like that.
And none of them speak English. That's not true.
Well, but the other thing is their makeup, like they're missing some major outlets, right? I mean, it's like there's nobody from France's Le Monde represented there. There's some huge outlets. It's this very insular kind of clubby.
Yeah, they got
like
a
you
great
said,
racket going on.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
It's
very
pretty
much
impressive.
so.
It's pretty-
Yeah.
Real quick though, we'll mention it because Alonzo and I do these shows. The Affair, Downton Abbey, Game of Thrones, The Good Wife, and House of Cards. Those are the drama nominations. TV's never been better. There's some really good shows left off. Those are all good shows.
Yeah.
The Good Wife, I still don't. I get it. It's good. People watch it. It
has good in the title.
It's got good in the title, but it
Can't be bad.
And
No Hannibal.
And Downton Abbey's super fun. It is not in the same league.
Not their strongest season.
It's not their strongest season, and it's not really in the same league as those other
No.
shows. It's fun as hell, but it's not.
Two other shows that we covered this year, Fargo and True Detective, both up in the miniseries category.
The miniseries and 4 actors from Fargo, the 4 who should get nominated.
3 from True Detective.
Both Woody Harrelson and McConaughey nominated.
Michelle
Monaghan.
As they should be. Wire fans, good to see Dominic West back and nominated for The Affair. And a show we don't do, but I love that I think everybody would enjoy. Liev Schreiber nominated for Ray Donovan.
And John Voight.
He's really great. So, but you're also seeing all these movie stars, not just who've now gone to do TV roles, but they're getting nominated or getting respect for their for these really great TV performances.
There's a bunch that got double nominations, right? You mentioned Julianne Moore, but then
The other
Bill
one was
Murray
still
got
Alice
2.
for Julia.
Right,
Yeah,
for
Bill-
Olive Kittredge.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo got 2 today also.
Oh, right, for Normal
He's
Heart.
for Normal
yeah.
Right,
Heart,
for Normal Heart,
and
right,
also for Foxcatcher. So yes, there you go. You're serious film actors doing great television. Too.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Bataan Death March to the Oscars has officially begun.
And we even leave out Kevin Spacey.
Your
because now we're
favorite
like,
season, Oscar season.
Right. January 11th, Sunday, January 11th, Golden Globes.
Last thing, because
Yeah.
the other, the best performances by an actor in a television series. Look at this: Clive Owen, Liev Schreiber, Kevin Spacey, James Spader, Dominic West.
All serious film actors.
They're also, Dominic West, his big break was in TV, but they're 4.
And Dominic West is in Pride, actually.
Oh.
So
There you go.
what
All right.
table will he sit at?
So January 11th, tune in or don't. Tune in for Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, if nothing else.
Yes,
Right.
for sure. They'll be great.
Or don't.
Bye.